All right, good morning, guys. Quick announcement about tomorrow's class. Tomorrow we will be doing our Facebook Live at 8 a.m. instead of 9 or a little after 9. So tomorrow will be a little different time frame. So if you're trying to follow along right now from home, just trying to give you a heads up that tomorrow will be at 8 instead of 9. Okay? Today's going to be a really, I like to call like a mobility corrective exercise day. Yesterday should have been a pretty challenging training session. Monday was a pretty challenging training session. So it's kind of this week we're kind of alternating a more intense day with a lesser intense day to kind of really focus in on our mobility work. Today's also going to be part of my therapy, so you get to do some therapy with me. A lot of people have some of the same issues, maybe with hips, shoulders, so we'll kind of incorporate some of that as well. Some people call it corrective exercise. That's another way of thinking of it. But just things that still exercise, but they're there to help you take care of yourself. Not necessarily looking to create like a adaptation in terms of like necessarily strength or conditioning, but really there's maintenance on your body to keep you in the game where you continue to train long term. Okay? So we're going to start with just our interflow work, our joint mobility work, starting with the neck. So again, going forward, and as you come up, you're going to try to stack the vertebra, lifting up, always creating length. And then also, if you try to kind of integrate your breath with that, you're exhaling through, inhale, exhale. Good. Now we're going to go side to side. Just turning the head to the side. Not forcing it, but trying to find the edge. Good. Now ear to shoulder, so tilting the head down. Okay, still trying to keep the length, but opening up on this side of your neck. Think of lifting the jawline towards the ceiling. And as you come down, you can add like just a little bit of a knee bend, and then do the opposite side. A little knee bend. Good. Now we're going to create a little circle. So we'll go forward, kind of to the side, back, and then try to just smooth that out. And reverse. Good. Now working our way down to the shoulders, pulling the shoulders back and down, and then up towards the ears, rolling everything forward, kind of lift the scapula, wrap around the ribs, and then let everything just drop down. So up, forward, and down. And then reverse. So pull forward, shrug up, back and down. Good. All right, now working the shoulders a little bit more. We're going to bring the arms up. Okay, so try to pack the shoulders down. So you can kind of shrug first, elevate, and then reverse that by pulling down, and then circling the arms. Trying to keep the shoulders packed the whole time. Arms extended, reverse. All right, and then we'll go out to the side. So imagine you're being pulled from one arm to the other, like stretching out. So lengthen, shrug a little bit, and then drop them down. Now we're just going to rotate, so palm goes up, rotating back. Palm goes down as we, not just from the arm, but actually the whole shoulders rolling forward, back and forth. Okay, from there now, I'm going to do the arm screw. So we're going to reach out, both hands, palms up. Now with this arm, we're going to elevate the shoulder, roll through, okay, so roll through, then drop the shoulder back down. It's like you're wringing out a towel. So wringing it out, and then I'm reaching with the opposite hand. And then bring it back up, reverse, and switch. Good. Now starting to work the really from the elbows. So we're going to reach forward, then shrug up, pat the shoulders down, bringing the thumbs underneath the chin, trying to bring the fist to the chest. Roll the elbows in like you're trying to touch the elbows together. Thumbs out, rotate through. Extend. Then reverse. Now we're going to bring the elbows back, palms facing up, reaching back and rotating, and then coming back through. Back, through, reach. Good. Now just the wrist and forearms. So we're flexing down, up, down, up, down. Now side to side. And then we're going to try to create a little circle with that. So we'll go down to the side, up, other side, and back down. Reverse. Good. All right. Now we're going to work the hips, okay? So just remember, trying to work that pelvic tilt just forward and back, just from the hips. So pressing back, trying to create length here. And then slight tilt the opposite direction, kind of slight engagement of the lower abs and glutes, back and forth. Now, bringing the arms back, so opening up the chest and going to a little bit of a pelvic tilt as well. It's like create extension, looking towards the ceiling. And exhale, going the opposite direction. So I'm tilting the pelvis up, engaging the abs, packing the shoulders down, squeezing it out. And open up. That's your inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, open, and exhale. Good. All right, now doing our hip circles. So you're going to press the hips back, forward, other side, and then trying to smooth it out. Reverse. Good. All right, working our hinge. So bringing the feet together, heels slightly turned out, creating internal torque by kind of screwing the feet into the ground, using our breath to get tall. So big breath in and wide. Exhale, bring the belly button towards the spine. Arms out, pressing those hips back, reaching back, reaching back. Slowly bring the hands forward, pack the shoulders, chest out, reaching back even further. Screw the ball of the foot into the ground. Big inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. And then slowly come up. Good. All right, bringing the feet apart. Another big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Arms out, press back. Reaching forward. Try to press back even further. Continue to screw the ball of the foot into the ground. Should be engaging those hamstrings. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. And then slowly come up. Good. All right, bringing the feet back now parallel to each other underneath the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Get tall. Exhale. Maintain that length. Arms out. Reach it back. Reach forward. Another big inhale. Exhale. Last one, big inhale. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale. Maintain that length. Bring that belly button in towards the spine. And then slowly come up. Good. All right, now we're going to work different variations of this called the wall slide, okay? And this is something, we do like, if you've been following us, we do something called a plank pull, okay, from the ground, right? So it's a very similar motion, except that we're going to do it off the wall, okay? And it's really working on the whole idea of that packing of the shoulder. So we're obviously going to do it on the wall, so my back will be to you. But the idea being is that if you're here, okay, we're going to be reaching up as far as we can. We're going to rotate, reach further, okay, bring the arm off the wall, pack down, and then we're going to reverse that action, okay? So we're going to do it nice and slow, and you're trying to maintain engagement also with the core. So that slight hollow position, okay, So the tendency might be, let's use the example, just bring it overhead. This is a compensation a lot of people make if they're going to, say, they're lifting and they're trying to press overhead, either with a dumbbell, kettlebell, or barbell, and they lack maybe that, either they're tight through their lat or they're lacking that mobility in the shoulder, so they don't have an ability to go all the way overhead. So what they do is they compensate by overextending the back. Okay, over time, it's can potentially lead to back issues. Okay, either shoulder or back, or sometimes both. So when we do the overhead, we want to make sure we're keeping that hollow position, keeping the core engagement, so that we're not sacrificing getting the arm overhead just by extending the back. Okay, so we'll do that on the wall as well. Okay. So you do it beside me if you want. So first, think of it too is like the tendency a lot of times will be to let the elbows flare out. So just same as when we're in a plank, right? It's almost like we're setting up the plank. We want to pull the elbows in and pack the shoulders down. So now my pec and my lat are both engaged, and if I'm maintaining the hollow, it's engaged as well. Okay, so you kind of bring in, and even the glutes. So you kind of bring in the glutes and the abs and the lats all online at the same time. Okay, so you'll start here, just far enough away from the wall. Okay, and then you're going to press up, keeping the core engaged as far as you can. Then you can rotate your hands over and reach even further. Bring the arms back as best you can overhead, and then you're going to keep the arms a lot and pull down with the lower traps. Hold that position for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands back to the wall. Rotate so now your thumbs are back up, and now as you pull down, you're going to pack the shoulders, slide the forearms against the wall, and pull your elbows down. You should feel the core engage as well, lats and core. Press back up, as far as you can, keeping the shoulders down. Rotate, reach. Keep the core engaged. Reach, reach, reach. Pull the arms off the wall. Keep the core engaged. Pack the shoulders down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands back to the wall. Rotate. Pull down. Back up. Pack them, pack them, pack them, pack them. Rotate. Reach. Pull off. Pack. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back on the wall. Pull down. Back up. Keep them packed. Rotate. Reach, 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 reach. Pull off. Pack. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back on the wall. Pull down. One more time. Coming up. Keep those shoulders packed. Neutral neck and spine. Rotate. Reach, 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 reach. Off the wall. Back them down. Squeeze down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back on the wall. Rotate. And pull down. Good. Okay. Looks easy, not so easy if you do it properly. Okay. So that's one for our shoulders. Okay. So now we're going to still continue to face the wall. We're using the wall as a reference point again. So imagine I'm using this white line right now. So I'm going as close to the wall as I can. So it's just going to help me learn in my squat to focus on pushing back versus letting the knees drive forward. Okay. So we're going to start with the hands down. So think of it as like I'm rooting my hands into the ground. So it's that same shoulder pack. I'm reaching down. Okay. Keeping my core engaged. Pulling my belly button in. Okay, so all that's engaged. Maintain that as I press my hips back. So we're going down. So we'll go down in like 5 seconds. Okay. For this drill, we're going to try to keep the feet parallel. Okay. It's okay to squat with your feet out a little bit. For the drill, we're going to try to keep them straight. So we're going to push back, okay? Wherever that end range of motion is for you, we're going to hold there. As we hold there, we're trying to create external torque. So if Lara doesn't mind getting in the squat here for me, imagine if I put my hand, she's pushing her knee out against my hand, okay? That's creating the external torque. It's going to help you engage your glutes. So at the bottom, we're going to hold for 5. And then when we come to the top, we're going to stand up nice and tall, that same slight hollow position. So boom, everything's locked in. Okay, so I don't want to finish like this. I want to finish here. So everything's kind of lined up, my ankle, my knee, hip, shoulder, and ear, ideally. And my abs are still engaged, okay? So we'll do like 5 reps. We'll go down 5, hold 5, and then up 5. Ready, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Try to drive the knees out, create that external torque for 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Drive the knees out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press those knees out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pressing out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Okay. Next one's going to be almost identical, except we're going to have the arms up. Okay. So now it's that same thing. I'm reaching, almost like we did for the exercise before, but I'm packing the shoulder down. If you can bring your arms off the wall and still keep the shoulder packed, that's fine. If not, you can kind of use the wall to help create that tension to keep the shoulder packed as you go. Okay. So now, going down, pushing back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pack those shoulders. Drive the knees out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press the knees out. Try to sink a little bit lower into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the abs, squeeze the glutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back the shoulders, chest out, knees out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. 1, 2. Pack those shoulders. 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press the knees out. Lift the chest. Pack the shoulders. 4, 3, 2. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. All right. All right. So next thing we're going to do is work a little bit of more hip mobility, working our side-to-side lunge. Okay. So we'll start with the feet fairly wide. Okay. Feet parallel. And then as we go into our side lunge or side squat, we're going to focus on pushing the hip back. Okay. but make sure the knee tracks towards the middle of the foot. If anything's to the slightly outside, okay, but not inside or past the toe. And then we're also going to try to maintain the neutral spine. So try to keep neutral spine, keep that length, and keep the shoulders packed down. So we can start kind of like prayer position. So as we shift to one side, push hips back and down. And then we're actually going to try to, for this one, we're going to kind of stay low. So we're not going to come all the way back up. We're just going to shift the weight to the opposite side and then back and forth. 1. 1. 2. 2. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5, and come back. Try to see if we can sink a little bit lower, driving, focusing on external torque here, driving the knee out as we push back and down. And then reaching forward, again, packing the shoulders, lifting the chest. We'll hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and then switch. Other side. Reaching out, packing the shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. This time we're going to rotate so the toe points up, sinking down into it. Reaching out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back up. Good. All right, walk out a little further. Okay, so this next sequence, whatever arm you have down, think I'm pressing into the ground like a push-up. So I'm packing the shoulder, engaging the pec and lat on that side. And then what I'm doing is I'm creating an opposite reaction. So I'm pushing, and then I'm pulling and trying to create the rotation, if I can use Lara. So our hips stay here, right? So we're rotating not from the hips, but from here. So if I was able to help her a little bit, here we can open up even more this direction, okay? So we're working that thoracic mobility, okay? So here we'll press hips back, hands to the floor. Then we're going to rotate. 1, 2. Okay, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Open. Good. Both hands back down. Press the hands into the floor. See if you can go a little wider. All right, good. All right, we'll have a seat. All right, now, as best you can, we're going to sit with the feet planted, okay? So, so you're not way out here with your feet up. So if you can, try to get both feet flat on the ground, okay? And sit as tall as you can, all right? So we've done the tripod. This is just, we did this, I think, earlier in the week as a modification, or maybe it was part of the prep. So we're going to sit nice and tall. We're going to reach. So again, we're trying to not rotate from the hips. We're trying to rotate from the shoulders, the thoracic spine, okay? So we're going to reach, we're going to reach back, okay? So plant the feet, and just try to rotate. So I'm packing my shoulder, pressing my arm straight, screwing my hand into the ground, and opening. And then we just reverse. So you're going to, that rotation here, back, open up. One, two, three, four, five. I'm going to hold there. So again, opening up the chest, rotating, pressing an arm into the ground, trying as best you can to keep both feet flat. Trying to create that rotation at the upper back. 5 more seconds. Good, and switch. Good. All right, now we're going to go into our bridge, okay? So we're going to have both feet, try to bring your heels as close to your butt as you can. Feet parallel, okay? We're going to bridge up. We're going to do 10 reps, and then we're going to hold for 10 at the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more, and squeeze up there. So try to squeeze the glutes, squeeze the hamstrings, pull the belly button towards the spine. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay? Now we're going to do the same thing, okay? Bridge the same way, but now we're going to rotate from the upper body. Reach, okay? So I want to keep my feet flat, okay? Hips parallel. We're going to bridge, so that doesn't change, okay? Now when I reach, I'm stacking, ideally, my right and left shoulder. So I bridge, and then press, and then back down. 5 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this last one, we're going to go up, press into the ground, lift, and reach. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch, bridge, and reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Very good. Okay. All right, now we're going to sit up. Okay. We're going to work, we've done this before, the hip hurdle. So we're going to go sit up. First, try to focus on sitting up as tall as possible. Okay. Straighten the leg out. Lift up. Bring it over and down. And then last one, we're going to bring it up and just hold there. So tighten up the core, sit as tall as you can. Make sure the leg stays locked. Try to pull the toe back, tall as you can. Squeeze 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then switch sides. So for me, I have a big difference from one side to the other. So you'll see that. So it's kind of good test also, assessment, to see if you have asymmetries. Okay? So again, trying to sit tall, up, over, back. Okay, one more. We're going to just try to hold. So again, try to sit as tall as possible. Okay, so nice neutral spine. Engage the core to help you. Squeeze the quad. Press the knee straight. Pull the toe back. Try to lift and hold. Ten more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. Very good. All right, now we're going to go side leg raise. Okay. So again, trying to keep the hips stacked on top of each other. Okay. Shoulders stacked. You can even use, if you have a wall, you can use the wall to kind of help with that. You don't want to lean into the wall. It's just a reference point. Okay. And then we're going to raise that top leg. We're going to go 20 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then hold there. Slight internal rotation, so toes slightly down. Lifting up as high as you can. Holding for 10, 9. Lock the knee out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, then we'll switch sides. Okay, same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold high as you can. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All righty. All right, sitting back up. Okay. Now, we're going to come here. Just, again, try to sit like we did earlier. So, nice and tall. Try to get the feet flat. Okay. You can use the hands here if you need to. And then we're going to do a windshield wiper. But we're not going to do this because a lot of times we lift this hip up. So we're just going to focus really on one leg, okay? And then we'll alternate legs, but so we're not going to open up. Like in this case, I'm just going to focus on my right leg. So I keep my foot here. I'm going to drop it down as far as I can, keeping my hip on the ground. If I keep this leg here, you see it helps me keep my hip down a little better. And then we're going to go out to the outside. So just in and out, and then we'll do the opposite leg. Again, trying to stay tall with the spine. Good. All right, now we're going to go just back on your back for a second. So you're going to pull the knees in a little bit, okay? So I don't need them down here, kind of up, okay? And my one knee is going to be on top of the other. My feet are going to be on top of each other. So I keep that knees together, and I'm just trying to lift my top foot up as high as possible and squeeze. I should feel it right in here. I'm going to do 20 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more and hold for 10. 2, 3. Squeeze it up there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And then switch sides. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, sitting back up. All right, now we're going to work that shin box switch. Okay. So from here, okay. Again, if you need your hand, that's fine. Okay. But if you can do it without the hand, it's even better. So we're going to basically create that rotation. So we're at an angle here, 90 and 90. We're going to come up. As we come up, again, our feet are going to be flat, just like we were a second ago. Okay? And then if nothing else here, you can focus on sitting as tall as possible. And then rotate to the other side. And then back up. As tall as possible. Other side. Back up. Nice and tall. Other side. Up. Nice and tall. Other side. Nice and tall. Other side. Up. Nice and tall. Other side. Now this time, we're going to kind of rotate, and rather than going straight forward, we are going to kind of go to the side. So if you can think of taking your elbow, Larry's much better at this than me, and put it inside on the outside of your thigh, right? And then the other elbow to your hip. Yep, and then you kind of reach forward that way. So then if you can kind of work your way towards the floor, that's fine, okay? And we'll just hang out there for a minute. Okay, now we're just going to switch back one more time. Up. Rotate. Good. All right. Coming back up. Almost done. All right, so we're going to try to keep, for this one, we're going to try to keep our feet parallel right underneath our hips. We're going to hinge back like we did kind of towards the beginning of class. Okay, keeping a neutral spine. Reaching down. If I can't reach underneath my toes, I'm just going to bend my knees enough so I can get my fingertips underneath my toes with my arms inside my knees. So pressing back, reaching, bending knees enough just to get to my toes. Okay, I'm going to use my hip flexors to pull myself down into the squat. So I'm pulling myself down. I'm also working on external torque by driving the knees out and just pulling myself down. Pull, 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 pull. Use the hip flexors, kind of use the arms for a little bit of leverage to help push the knees out. Pulling down there. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Pull down a little bit deeper. 3, 2, 1. Now think, lift the chest, bring your arm up, other arm up. Try to pack those shoulders down. Lift the chest up, see if you can pull a little bit deeper. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now press through the heels. Keep the core engaged. Squeeze the glutes. Good. Okay? Do that again. Hips back. Reaching down. Bend the knees if you need to get to the toes. Pulling yourself down. Using those hip flexors. It's like you're trying to pull your knees up to your chest as you pull yourself down. Engage. Pull a little bit deeper if you can. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the chest. Bring the arms up. Try to extend. Sit back into the heels. Pull your knees up a little bit more. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now press through the heels. Squeeze the glutes and abs as you come up. Good. One more. Hips back. Going into your squat. Pull down using the hip flexors. So literally pulling yourself down. Driving the knees out. Using your hip flexors to pull up. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Breathe arms up. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And stand up. Good. All right, almost done. Last little section here. So now we're going to bring our arms out. We're going to go into our squat. So we already built that up. So try to get as low as you can in your squat. Now come to the toes if you need to. Come to your hands. Step one foot back. Other foot back. Create external torque on the ground as you pull yourself forward. Squeeze the quads, squeeze the glutes. Let those hips come towards the ground a little bit as I create a length through my spine, looking towards the ceiling. Press back. Lift the hips. Press the heels down like down dog. Okay, hop or step your feet forward, back onto your heels, stand up, okay? Squat. Up on the toes if you need to, hands to the ground, step back, press those hips down, create external torque, take the shoulder, pack the shoulder, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the quads. Pull yourself forward, look towards the ceiling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back. Lift the hips. Straighten the legs as best you can. Press the heels towards the ground. Okay, slowly rest the knees on the ground. Sit back to child's pose. Okay, come forward onto the forearms. Press the hips towards the ground. Try to bring the feet together. Squeeze the quads. Squeeze the glutes. Press yourself away from the floor. Back the shoulders. Okay, bring the hand back. Pinch the shoulders, press up. Come up onto the toes. Press back, down dog. One last time. And then step or hop forward. Back into your squat. And stand up. All right. Great job today. Hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock, got a little PT grinder, which should be fun for a Friday. And look forward to seeing you then.